What is up, guys? Tuttigub here. Welcome to week, I believe it's 13. I'm sure Neal will correct me on that. He's nodding his head, so it is 13. Looks like it's right. Week 13 of Roleplay. I'm joined by my cohorts, of course, Abigail, Vincent, Breger, and our evil, nice, I guess I can't say he's evil or nice. He's the DM. He's Neal. He's impartial to everything that happens in this world. Housekeeping stuff. Neal, do we need to roll for HP or anything like that?
No levels up last time. Just a quick reminder, we changed critical hit system to 5, 10, 15, 20 instead of 4, 8, 12, 16.
Okay.
And if you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. It doesn't affect you.
Math is tough. We'll let Neal do the math for us.
He has glasses.
He has glasses. Well, I have glasses too. I'm just stupid. He's smart.
You're from Texas.
I'm from Texas, exactly. We figured it out. Let's show people we do have some cool art. So, Jeff, I told you last week at the end of the episode that someone would go back and someone would find all of the stats from the show.
Oh, good.
And someone has done this for weeks 1 through 3, and I'm sure they're going to do it for the following weeks. So, weeks 1 through 3, our accuracy. Jeff, you led with 60%. I was right behind at 54.6. Breger and Abigail, you guys suck. It was both 39 and 37. The average party accuracy was 45.9. Kills. Breger was actually in the lead with 9. Vincent with 7. Me with 5.
First 3 weeks, though.
First 3 weeks, yeah. This obviously.
That was just chaosing, though. Worst accuracy, most kills. The last shot in there.
And I'm kind of glad that the alchemist was credited to Abigail right here, you know, just so we have that written down and I don't get blamed for that shit anymore. Damage taken, I lead the charts there with 26. Vincent, you're right behind at 24. Breger 20 and Abigail 17. Damage done, Vincent, you're at 104 in the lead. Breger, you're at 83, 61 for me, 45, and then you see a bunch of gold and a ferret behind Abigail, so it's pretty accurate. Movie references. Jeff, you referenced Riddick. I Know What You Did Last Summer, V for Vendetta, Troy, and American History X. 1 through 3. It's pretty good. Looks shot. Vincent once again with 15. I'm with 8. Tied with Breger for 8. Abigail has 2, and somehow the ferret has 1. I didn't know that happened. I don't recall that.
Yeah, the ferret gave you a hate look or something.
Okay. Guard duty. Vincent and Breger on tied with 5. Jeff, you pulled 1 all-nighter. I'm 1 and 1, and Abigail has not stayed up at all week 1 through 3.
Yeah, I stole things instead.
Trust the thief to walk.
Yeah. My healing, I've healed 31 points of damage, and the most common way of healing was slapping. They don't have the amount of slaps, though. Maybe we'll get that in the next version. And yeah, that's it for all the stats. So. God, I should have given this guy credit. Let me see if he's on the subreddit real quick, because I do want to give him credit. While I'm searching for this, do you guys have any other stuff you guys need to say before we jump in?
Just that that's awesome, and I hope he keeps doing it, because I know that takes time, but
That's
it's
awesome.
really cool. Really appreciate it.
Lay Dwarf Midget, or just Dwarf Midget, is his Reddit handle. So you are awesome, sir. He said he's going to make in the memory of Mogwaggle's stat sheet too, so I don't.
Could do without that, but otherwise,
you're not that cool anymore, man. I mean, you were cool for a little while.
I like him.
Not anymore. Not anymore. All right. Well, Neal, why don't you take it away? I think we probably need somewhat of a recap from last week.
Last we left our party, you guys had just finished fighting off some bandits. Jeff captured one of them because she was held, I think, and then you guys tied her up. He questioned her in the back of the wagon and let her go. And she said that Istvan Felstar had sent the assassins to kill you guys, and you are currently in the presence of Uncle Horace, delivering him to Dalamar.
Now, what town are we near? Because I know we got through Riverview. Are we near Evanfar?
You're halfway between Riverview and Evenfar.
Okay. Okay. And what was the exact moment that we left off on? Because I don't remember.
The girl was running away, and Jeff was saying, "Hey, dudes, Lord Istvan Felstar wanted to kill us."
So I'll just respond, and we'll just kind of get right into this. He did what, Vincent?
Yeah, he doesn't like that we're working with Dalamar, so he sent a pack of assassins to kill us, which seems a little bit hypocritical.
You know, never trust someone that's short. I've always lived by this. We're going to have to go deal with that after we go back to Vailsburg.
He wanted us to come by and pay him a visit. I don't know,
well, why didn't he
might have
just
to be
fucking tell us that instead of sending people to come kill us, you know?
Well, I'm happy he did. If he had his entire army in his town come after us, that might have been a lot harder.
It's true. It's true. Well, we got to go drop... We got to go to Vailsburg, you know, and do our business there. Because I assume, stepping out of the game, I assume Horace is hearing all this, Neal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's still burying bodies. You guys are kind of talking
okay.
a bit away from him.
Okay. Well, we do need to
Yeah.
go to Vailsburg, take care of our business there. But then I guess... I mean, who knows what Dalamar is fucking doing now. We might have to do more for him. But, you know, I think once we're done with that, we tell Dalamar that we're done. We break all ties with him and just get away.
Yeah, I already told him that. We'll see if we can.
Are we there, like Gregor and I?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought
we're
we went ahead to like warn Dalamar or something.
Oh, you guys... No, because we got in the fight.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
But then we went off ahead again. I think after the
At
fight.
the end of the fight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
Did we?
I think so.
Chat?
Because I tried to get into the party, and Jeff was like, "No, we don't need any help. We're good." So then
Yeah.
off on our own.
We need chat to verify.
That's what happened.
Chat is saying no.
No.
Chat is saying,
stick
Gregor, you are
together.
making this shit up.
Looted.
We're looting apparently.
Okay, we're looting bodies.
We all stay
Yeah.
together.
Okay, cool. All the money.
Yeah, but then I called everyone together and took us away from Uncle Horace.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. So, Vincent, I mean, I guess you should go talk to Horace some. Make sure he's okay. I'll get the wagon all tidied up. I got to get this armor that I looted from that guy that you beheaded, I believe.
Okay.
And then we'll, I guess, continue forward.
All right. So I'm gonna walk up on Uncle Horace.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, Uncle Horace?
It's okay. It's a little bit backbreaking burying all these bodies.
Yeah, it sucks burying all these bodies. Sorry that.
Could use some help digging graves.
Well, we actually have to. We have to get a move on, sir. We were under attack, and there's more of them out there, so we need to proceed forward. But
We can take a moment to bury the dead.
these are people that were paid to kill us, and they tried to kill us.
Just kind of nods. Goes
So
back to digging.
we'll give you about an hour or so, and then we're gonna have to move on. Is that okay, Uncle Horace?
Could use some help.
I know you could use some help, but there's actual innocent people that right now are choking on plague while you're burying people that tried to murder us for money. So if you're really...
difference between those plague victims.
What's that?
I said an hour won't make a difference for the plague victims.
Well, yeah, I mean, on the one hand, you're right. They might make it, or they might not, but think about it this way. If you could cure them 1 hour faster, like if I'm choking on my own, if I'm dying, if I'm just really sick, and some guy out there could cure me, but he's like, you just wait 1 extra hour, because I'm going to bury a bunch of people that tried to murder me and my friends, I might look at that
We're
unfavorably.
friends?
Yeah, we're friends.
I didn't know that.
Well, everyone that I protect, I consider one of my friends.
It's very nice of you.
And as your friend, I recommend that you stop trying to bury a bunch of people that murdered us.
It's the right thing to do.
Is it? Is it, Uncle Horace?
Yes.
All right.
All right. So at this point, I'm done tidying the wagon and come over and be like, all right, guys, you ready to go?
No, Uncle Horace needs about another hour to bury some bodies. He could use some help, but of course I need to sharpen my sword so that I can try to defend us from the next wave of people that are going to try to murder us that Uncle Horace will have to bury.
Sure.
I'll help him out.
Yeah, I'll help him out. You know, Horace, I've always wondered how other people bury their dead. How do you bury the dead?
And I'm walking
Usually
off
with
now.
a shovel.
You don't have any... Do you not do any special things. Who is your god, by the way? Is
you
it?
mean the rites of burial? Oh, you guys so sweet. I can show you mine.
Yes, sure. This is, I believe it is the rituals of John.
Yeesh.
Sure. So what are they? And then I'll show you mine.
Okay, he describes the rituals to you.
What the?
What is it, Neil?
What are they? You
What
can't just be like he describes the rituals, man.
Roleplay it,
First he
Jeff.
pees on the body.
So once he finally gets the graves dug, he puts like a 6-inch layer of dirt on top of the bodies, and then he puts a few pieces of kernels of corn down, and then buries the rest of the bodies, and then he pours some water over them while chanting some words in a long forgotten language.
So
But it's either long forgotten or you just can't tell what he's saying. Either way,
okay.
because of his speech impediment. You don't know what he's saying. It sounds like some ancient language, though.
Okay. So I kind of give Abigail a look that says, "Did you get all that? You got to do this now."
Yeah, then I'd start chanting like rubbish.
Okay. And then I'll start burying them, and I'll describe my I just describe my
I'll still do
rituals to Horace.
I'm still doing my fake prayer, well, my pretend prayer thing, where I try to do what he does, but kind of bad.
Okay.
And to make sure that they're all buried properly, when Horace is not looking, I sprinkle some wine onto the graves after he's already done with them. And then we kind of hurry that up and get it all done with.
I'm going to put the big two-handed sword in the wagon.
Okay. So, then what?
Then I wait the hour while they bury bodies.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
we're just burying bodies, and I assume we finish.
Yeah, you guys finish up.
All done, Horace?
You.
You ready to go?
You.
You want to ride in the wagon with me?
You.
That's a good boy. I walk back over to the
One
wagon.
Uncle Horace soundboard.
And kind of signal to the rest of the party that we're done here. Let us move forward to Vailsburg.
All right, off we go.
Okay. You guys still have to go through Evenfar to get there. And you get to Evenfar later in this evening. While you're in Evenfar chillin', talking with people, you hear more rumors regarding a dragon, a small dragon that's taken up residence in Blackwater Swamp.
Who are these rumors heard from? Just murmurs in the bar?
Yeah, I mean, you overhear a conversation about someone saying something like, I heard the dragon earlier today. Oh, yeah, me too, yeah. I don't think I can stay here much longer. I think I'm going to take the wife and the kids and head out somewhere where it's safer. People talking about like that sort of thing, but it's just kind of hushed whispers. The bar's not very lively or happening. It's pretty slow, quiet.
Do you guys want to go investigate said dragon, or should we just head to Vailsburg?
Oh, no, we complete this first.
Okay. We should definitely come back, or if not, try to find more information out after we're done in Vailsburg. But
Sure.
unless you guys don't want to fight a potential dragon.
I always want to fight.
Okay.
I love dragons.
Probably has shiny loot on it in some form. Or it's actually just Dalamar and he's an asshole terrorizing the town. We'll never know. We'll never know.
We might know.
But yeah, normal night, I would assume, or at least for me, a couple drinks and then I'll just head to sleep. Need to make sure someone's on watch as well tonight.
I can stay on the watch. I want to up my stats, yo.
Yeah, what's up the stats?
I'm redeeming myself.
Oh, and
Okay.
I will say real quick, I should have said this at the start of the show, but the entire show now has a wiki page. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but like everything that's been done on the show has been documented, which is actually ridiculous. So huge shout out to the people that are actively updating this, because it looks like there's a ton of people doing it, and I don't know everyone. But anywho, Neil, go ahead.
You guys go to sleep. You wake up the next morning. Continue.
Okay. I'll message
We must
you
hit the road,
spells.
gentlemen and lady.
Good morning, Horace.
Morning.
Abigail slinks in, not wearing anything.
I have a thing with these guys.
I noticed you're hunched over. Is there anything else that curves that way?
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, we just load up the caravan and go, man.
Okay.
Horace
so you guys...
drinks his own drool from a cup that we kept underneath his chin. And
Disgusting. He wants no part of that.
Abigail hit on him, but he said he's not into that kind of thing. And
Well, he's a I would assume a priestly man, so of course he's not.
yeah.
Yeah, but I've been pretty priestly too. I've been pretty...
But in this world, priest does not mean you have to be unwed. Priests are allowed to wed and have children.
Well, this changes everything, Neil.
He's just holding out for a more attractive girl.
I started hanging out more with Uncle Horace.
He's still playing up though. He's like a 2.
Yeah.
And Abby's
Yeah,
a
but I've
5.
been with the alchemist, you know?
Anyways, we hit the road, Neil.
Okay, you guys hop onto your horses and into your wagon, and you start headed for Vailsburg. Takes a little while, it's a long road, but eventually you manage to get to Vailsburg. Not the next day, but the day after, in the late mid-afternoon, you pull into Vailsburg.
All right, let's get Uncle Horace here to that tower right away so we can start working with the people that need his help. Or person.
I'm gonna kind of pull Vincent aside and be like, should we cover his eyes or anything like that? Because I'm gonna assume he's gonna know who's in that tower. Maybe like the affliction affects the eyes first or something. I don't know.
I don't think we have to worry about him knowing too much. We just need to get him to that tower, and I mean, honestly, if he starts to absolutely freak out, we can just carry him up there. But I'm thinking we just walk him up.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Go back to the party and... All right, let's go. Start walking towards the tower.
Okay. Horace says, as you guys, start walking towards the tower, "This is a big tower. Is that where all the sick people are?"
That is where you're needed, my friend.
Okay. And then as you get closer and closer, you start saying things like, "You guys, I don't know if we should go there."
Yeah, it has a really terrible feeling. In general, it's because there's such bad things going on in there, but they need you.
This is a very unholy place. I don't think there's any help for the people inside.
Well, I'd like it if you check it out first. You know what I mean? We came all this way. Some people died trying to stop us from getting here. It's important that you at least check it out.
He seems pretty fucking freaked out, and he starts slowly backing away.
Uncle Horace, if you need, I can carry you to make you more brave. Is that what you need?
No, I think that we should go somewhere else. Why don't we bring the sick people to another place, and I'll treat them there.
Uncle Horace, I think we could definitely do that if you're uncomfortable treating them there, but I need you to come look at them first so we can get working on the healing, and then we'll start moving people.
I don't think I can get any closer, guys.
So
I know you can, Uncle Horace. You're brave. And I'm going to kneel down and look him in the eye. Like I'm going to get down on one knee and be like,
Okay.
Uncle Horace, this is my charisma speaking to you right now. There's lots of it.
With Gregor. It's a combo wombo.
You're the only one that can save these people from this terrible plight, and they really need you. And I would hate to go up there and look that
behind
little
him, I'm going,
Natalia
"Oh."
Savensky in there. There's this little girl named Natalia Savensky, and just yesterday she actually threw up so much that her fucking eye, one of her eyes popped out, and she needs you, man. And she has a future that could go away unless you go up there and see to her right now.
I did the prayer signs behind him.
He starts walking forward again a little bit, and then he goes, I can't do it, guys. You just have to bring it down to me.
All right. Bregor, Tugabutt, if you could please do me the honor of picking up Uncle Horace here for us. Natalia Svensky needs you right now.
I look around the area and I look to see if there are any townspeople that are
Yeah, there's a
watching.
lot of people watching you.
A lot of people.
A lot of walk. I
lot of
mean, you
people by
guys
this
come
tower?
in. Well, I mean, they're not like standing near you, but they're standing, far enough that they're not affected by the fear aura. But, you guys are the only people that go to see him.
Right.
And you guys, so it's kind of a oh my god, are they doing it again? And this time they brought back with them like this drooling hunchback who wears these priestly robes. What the fuck's going on? It's a spectacle.
I'm gonna pull Abigail over to the side and be like, Abigail, go upstairs. Tell him that we're downstairs and could use some assistance if he could offer it.
Alright, so I'll run up to the door.
Okay. Abigail skips happily up to the door. No problem.
I
what
tried
do
to
you
make
guys do?
Horace
Uncle Horace is
understand
back,
how...
starting to back away. What were you saying?
As I skip happily, I tried to make Uncle Horace feel the happiness with me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I knock on the door.
Okay. What did the rest do? Uncle Horace starts backing away even further from the tower. What do the three of you remaining do?
I guess I'll kind of like whisper into Vincent's ear and be like, let's wait and see what Abigail can do, and then if we have to, I'll carry him up there.
Said all right, and I'm gonna lean over to Uncle Orifice and say, she's gonna go check to see if Natalia has died or not. But you're disappointing me right now.
He just keeps backing up and backing up and backing up. Do you guys stand where you are? Do you go back with him?
I'm walking with him basically.
Yeah, and I also want to just whisper again once again to Vincent, be like, these people cannot talk to him. We need to make sure that he does not have interactions with any of the townspeople. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Alright, so I'm knocking on the door.
Yeah, so you go up, the door opens for you. Same ghostly head as before. You head upstairs towards Dalamar's room. This time the door is actually already open.
Well, hello, Dalamar.
He's standing over by the window looking at you, and he says, "Why is that man still downstairs?"
He is too scared to come up.
Bring him anyway.
Alright, I'll go get the party, I guess. And
Biggest pushover in A right here. What the f...
I mean, what do you want me to tell the fucking Dalamar, man? I'm gonna go
He doesn't want to.
Do it.
Okay.
I mean, like, just grow a pair and fucking carry yours there. Who gives a shit, right?
Alright, here's what we're doing.
So Abigail comes out.
Yeah, she comes out by herself, walking up to you
He
guys.
says to do it anyways.
Yeah.
What do you say, Abigail?
I say, is Uncle Horace right next to them or not?
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
I can't carry the sick people alone.
I'm
And they're
going
sick.
to whisper. Anyways, I'm going to ask the group, like, do we have any kind of potion or anything? Actually, you know what? I have an idea. And I shoot Tugabutt a look that says, make this guy enter the tower with a word.
I kind of scratch my chin. Like, well, this could go bad, but command walk. And I look at Horace.
I think that's too vague of a command. It's like suicide.
Command.
Enter.
But that's still, it's not, it's too vague. He can
Command
just like,
follow.
that would work.
There goes Breaker with that intelligence rating.
Yep,
of like
there's the
9.
intelligence. All right, so we're going to go, I think he has the intelligence of the chat, but let's...
The chat is strong.
Negative.
In this one.
Negative on that. There was no chat sheet on that.
Let's say command follow. We'll use we pulled a friend, pulled the audience, and we're gonna go and command follow, and I'm just gonna start walking towards the tower.
Okay.
And I shoot Vincent a
doesn't
look
follow
that
you at all.
says, "Yeah." I shoot Vincent a look, be like, "I tried."
All right.
You said he doesn't follow you at all?
Right. Doesn't even take a step.
I'm going to say to Bregor, I want you to point at him and yell thief.
I don't.
Then I look at Tugabut and say, I want you to point at him and yell thief.
Thief!
And I'm going to... I grab Horace and I pick him up and I walk him towards the tower.
Uncle Horace is fairly heavy.
I'm fucking strong.
Yeah,
He
you're
is really
buff as
strong.
shit. I'm just double checking some things. With your plate mail on and Uncle Horace, you can't. It's too much weight because he's like a 230-pound man, and you've got like 80 pounds of plate mail on.
All right,
Plus all your other
Tugabut, help me
equipment.
carry him.
Thief! And I grab his legs and I help Vincent carry him
Uncle
to
Horace
the-
starts kicking and screaming. Says, "What's going on? You said we're my friend. You said you're my friend. What's happening?"
I don't say a word during any of this. I shoot Vincent a look that just says, "I hope you know what you're doing."
So he's kicking and screaming. You guys are dragging him into the tower.
Yep.
Yeah.
People are
I'm so
watching.
sad.
Yeah.
This is a greatly observed event. Bregor and Abigail, what do you do?
Just following, feeling horrible about myself.
I don't feel horrible, but I'll go in there.
Okay,
I feel
you
okay
guys,
about it.
I feel all right.
With much trial and tribulation, you manage to get inside eventually, overcoming your own fear plus the kicking and screaming. Or it proves difficult, but eventually you guys manage to get him inside.
So when we set him down, I'm going to put my back up against the wall and just stand in between Horace and the door out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kind of wait for
He
the rest of the party.
collapses into a ground on the floor, panting.
Okay. Party?
You guys hear the sound of shoes on stone coming from above you.
Sweet. I totally listened to that sound.
Yep. Waiting.
Okay, so you guys just wait.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, Dalamar comes down the staircase and says, "Ah, Uncle Horace, at last we meet." And Horace, splayed out on the ground, looks up and says, "Where's the sick kids?"
Now you must talk to yourself, Neil.
He kind of looks at you guys expectantly.
Oh.
Ah,
What-
He's looking around and then looks at you guys and says, "Where's the sick kid?"
well, Uncle Horace, as it is really important to you to bury the dead, because that's the kind of man you are, it was really important to us that we survive, and unfortunately that meant bringing you here. So the children are in your dreams. They're not real.
Kind of looks around confused. And Dalamar just smiles at you and says, "Uncle Horace, I have need of your services. I trust you found the journey not too taxing. Did you have any troubles getting here?" He says, looking at you guys.
Actually, yes. Esteban sent some assassins after us. We were able to kill them up pretty good, but we're gonna have to take care of that. We were tried to be stopped, though. I guess working with you has its costs.
He smiles and looks at Abigail and says, "I told you the owner would want his ring back." Horace, come
What?
with.
What ring, Abigail?
Well,
He looks at you guys and says, "Oh, you don't know?"
She doesn't tell us a lot.
Yeah, she is a
They don't
fucking
ask
thief,
much.
so...
They don't ask a lot either.
Be like,
You
we'll,
didn't
deal,
even ask me how my stay was.
we'll deal with that.
You may wish to speak to Thor Fletcher as well.
Thor Fletcher.
Yeah. and
Ah,
then he
yes,
looks
the
back
one that we
at,
saved in the cave. Goblin
He
cave.
looks back at Horace and says, "Uncle Horace, I have some refreshments upstairs for you, that you might find lovely right now. Would you please accompany me?" And Horace kind of gets to his feet and says, "Who are you?" And they start chatting amongst themselves. And Dalmar eventually persuades him to go upstairs.
Okay. And
go up
we
there.
walk away from what?
I want to see what happens.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, fuck.
I think we should go up into the room where he takes them.
You guys just start following after him uninvited, just like walking up the stairs.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, she doesn't invite us. We're following. When he says, "Let's go upstairs," we follow.
I'm staying at the door and not moving or saying a word.
I'll go up there.
I'm following.
Vincent?
Yeah, I'll fall.
Okay. So you guys all head upstairs. Dalmar kind of gives you a look that says, "Really? You guys are following? Fine."
Hey.
And you all get upstairs. He serves Horace some fruits and some water and wine. He doesn't offer you guys anything. And sits Horace down and says, "I'm sorry these people deceived you. That was not my intent. Forgive me for hiring agents that are less than honest."
Oh, Dalamar, you didn't hire us. You abducted one of our members and then told us to do this.
You say that?
Yep.